Hello, welcome to Humblewood.
Hello, Governor.
Oh, we're playing Humblewood? What's that? I
What
didn't
is
roll up a
that?
character.
This is a D&D 5e game. You have a character rolled up. You'll find it in Roll20. Each of my players,
Fake news.
each of my players is gonna say who they play and say who they play's favorite color. Because I didn't look up questions to ask.
Wow.
Connor, you get to go first.
Hi, I'm Connor. I play Rutherford Babbington. He is the Vulpin rogue of our group, the most competent and absolutely unfrog obsessed of all of us. His favorite color, despite being unfrog obsessed, is green, but a foresty green specifically.
Not a froggy
like,
green.
Yeah, none of this emerald frog, poison dart frog, green. Get out of here with that. Sage is as light as we'll go. Popcorn, Sean.
Alright, well, I did find my character sheet, so you're in luck. My name is Sean, and I play Ori Whitewing, the Strig, aka Owl, birdfolk of the group. He is a fighter who enjoys protecting his friends. He's also not frog obsessed, we'll say. He's frog curious though, because I think he still needs to find a frog statue somewhere. Can't remember. It's been a long time. His favorite color is the beautiful amber color of light filtering through a fresh draft of ale.
Not what I expected. Okay.
Very good.
And he holds it up to the light, and he can see that beautiful brood color. He's filled with delight. I will popcorn Logan.
Hello, my name is Logan. I play Bohuckle Corriefeather. I'm frog adjacent because my uncle is frog obsessed. And let's see, I'm the cleric of the group, the only one keeping it together. And my favorite color is the superior green of sage green because that's the color of sage, which is a great herb. Not emerald. You can't really do anything with an emerald.
Can't even boil it to get any flavor out.
No. You would get just normal water with a gemstone in it, and that's not exciting. And my last character was obsessed with gems, so that's old news. Popcorn. What if I popcorned Abby and she just had to...
My favorite color is yellow.
Popcorn Sarah.
Oh, hi. My name's Sarah, and I play Mungojerry Corriefeather, the bard of the group, fun tea uncle, and currently frog obsessed. Just avid fan of all things frog. So yeah, of course, his favorite color is frog green. Whatever shade of green that's gonna be, that the frogs are, he likes it. Frogs, they bring only good things to the land. They give so much to us, and everybody should wear green in honor of the frogs.
Perfect. What happened last time, Sarah? None of us remember, so you can say anything.
Okay, great. Okay, last time, so we went to Brackenmill. We were like, we gotta save Riffin. He sounds like he's in a bad way, and maybe we should learn about frogs. We got to Brackenmill. Lots of frog statues. It's the perfect place in kind of a creepy way. We don't talk about the frogs, but also when they do talk about the frogs, they say a lot of spooky
Upsetting
cult-like stuff about frogs. So we found out that the spawning is happening today. Happening now. And we tried to catch a frog, that didn't really work. And then we said, you know what? The best thing, you get picked by a frog apparently. And so
It's coming back to me. That sounds correct.
Mungojerry said, I volunteer as tribute to lure a frog to pick me. I tried to resist being brainwashed. I did not succeed. I am currently brainwashed. The spawning is happening tomorrow. That we all go down to the beach and the frogs come out of the waves, and then I think we just go with the frogs and never come back. That's the plan.
We certainly
is
don't
a
know what the
year-
alternative is.
This is
so.
a yearly thing from what we've learned.
Yep.
And I don't think Ori learned anything helpful about the frog statues. I think, in fact, it was a detriment to his quest.
No, this was all a dead end
This
to the
is
frog
all-
statue I care about.
Riffin and I are now currently frog obsessed.
Yeah,
and
'cause Riffin's
we are
also
entering
obsessed.
the ocean. And I
Yeah.
think we still have what's his name with us, Snape in crow form.
Eben?
Yes, Oddball.
What's his name?
Oddball
Oddball.
Ebonheart.
Snape and Crow.
Yeah. Who made bad necromantic choices. Yeah. So I don't know. You guys had a plan. I don't know what it is.
I don't think we had a plan.
I
Any
think
plan
I,
we
Plan
had
it,
was
totally
ill-conceived.
forgot
I
about
was
it.
allowed to be brainwashed because you guys were like, we can probably tackle him.
Yeah.
I did.
So, I think I don't know where we ended last time. I know you guys did have a plan, but good luck remembering it now. Mungojerry, it met with Frog, and Frog blessed you, and then I think Frog disappeared into the ocean. Just said, "See you tomorrow. Bye bye."
Yeah. I was like, you bet.
Yeah.
Buddy boy.
I'm wondering if my attack roll of 15 and then subsequently doing a bunch of damage has anything to do with
No, that
we
does.
killed
Yes,
him.
the frog said bye bye. Tried to go to the ocean. You
and I killed him. Yes.
Yes.
As
But
one does.
Mungojerry, you know that frog's name was Gurgle.
I wasn't upset because I knew Gurgle was going to a better place.
And
Like,
you know that Gurgle will return.
Yeah, that's right. No
Yeah.
biggie. You didn't mean to do that, I'm sure, Rutherford. But don't worry, Gurgle's gonna be just
Yeah. And what you feel like a flame in your heart for these frogs, and you also know that you need to go find somebody else for Gurgle. You were chosen by Gurgle for somebody he
Gurgle-
cared about, and now you have to find somebody for Gurgle.
Okay, wingman and this frog up. Sure. Great. I will find Gurgle a great match.
Perfect.
So it's just like an endless chain of I found you a person to you take their soul, now you go find me a person, and then you go find them a person, just like forever.
That's just hermit crabs. All the way down, hermit crabs.
And souls are shells.
This is a new version of carcinization.
Great. Mungojerry has a plan. He's gonna go back to bed.
Like just gonna fall asleep on the beach, or are you gonna go back?
No, I'm going back to our room in the inn.
All right. On the way back, Rutherford will try and talk to you and like get a sense of how you're doing, how you feel about the frogs. What happened?
well,
I just stabbed that
great.
guy. Are you okay with
Yeah,
that?
don't worry about it. I'll figure it all out, Rutherford. Don't worry. The frogs are not upset.
But are you upset?
Oh no.
Are you
Why would I
I'm
be?
upset.
Everything's gonna be grand.
Well, what are you planning to do? You know, when you find someone.
Oh well, I don't know. I'm sure the flame in my heart will direct me.
But how do you choose someone? Is it just a feeling,
I
or do
think
you
you
have
need
to
to
do
see a
something?
doctor if you've got a flame.
Oh no, I'm being metaphorical. I'm a bard, you know.
I don't know what metaphors are.
You just know it. How do you know sage is good for healing?
No, because I just studied it.
Yes,
It just,
exactly.
no, a metaphorical flame in my heart did not tell me that. That was written on a page, and I read it.
Yes, I just like, well, you've got other metaphorical flames to worry about.
Well, I think they're literal.
Okay. That was a little bit rude.
It's not. don't know how to explain it, just like you don't know how to explain your real flaming rock.
I don't like this new you.
It's okay. I'll be going anyway. You don't have to worry about me.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Ori and sort of whisper. You can stop him, right? If he tries to go into the ocean, you can just pick him up. He's quite small.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've done that many times. But I think they'll be mad at us if we do it in front of the entire town.
Yeah, but the problem is he can't really breathe underwater. So if he goes under the ocean, he's gonna die.
I mean, the frogs are definitely magical. So maybe they make him breathe underwater. Isn't that a spell? Yeah, why don't you know that spell?
Why don't I know that spell?
That would be useful.
I might know that spell. I don't know.
I don't think you do.
Oh, I can make you breathe in the ocean, but you have to stay on top of the ocean.
Right, we've been over this. Walking on water was not helpful.
But I could cast it on him, and then he would not be able to go into the ocean. He could just walk on top of it.
Well, there you go. You've got an even better plan than me.
How long does that spell last?
Not that long, I don't think.
Yeah.
An hour.
Oh, that's pretty long.
This is quite long.
That's not
And
a
I could
bad
cast-
fail-safe. Like, as a
Yeah.
backstop, we should do that.
I could cast it up onto 10 people.
Well, if they find any...
I could single-handedly cancel this year's spawning.
Oh,
I don't know about cancel.
And then we
maybe
all just
delay
fall
an
in the
hour or
ocean
two.
after an hour.
yeah, they walk on the ocean for an hour and then suddenly fall in.
I can recast it. Just over and over.
An unlimited
Oh,
number
is it
of
a
times
ritual?
per day.
I can cast it at least.
All right, okay. Even worse, that means they're further out to sea every time you recast it.
Okay, but we don't really have a different plan.
I mean, no, we don't have a plan. It's either stop
Does
Mungo
the
and
flame
Riffin.
in my heart tell me when the spawning? Like, I feel like I would have a sense of like
Yeah,
when
tomorrow
the
evening.
tomorrow evening. Oh, I've got,
Tomorrow
like, a full
evening,
day.
you
Ah.
and your chosen person need to be on the beach.
Cool, great.
I could probably just get rid of whatever's
volunteer as
affecting
tribute.
him.
Can you just text magic?
I think we've quite detected it already. I think I could do something different and get rid of it. That's then we don't have any information right now. He's at least an open fountain of information, limited as it is.
I mean, we don't have to stop the spawning. We just need to get Riffin out of here.
This is a cultural tradition of these people. We can't really cancel it.
We would get canceled. We keep canceling.
What did we come here for? To get Riffin. And I think also to get
Frog
information on a
information,
sword.
and that's failed
on a staff.
miserably.
Yes.
Don't we know it's not here? Don't we know for certain that the frog
We know
statue
for
is
certain
in?
it's not here.
in
I thought there would be frog
Scorched
statue
Grove.
related information, but their frogs are not the frogs I need.
Turns out this is just frog related information.
These are not
We're
the
just
frogs you're
there's
looking
a
for.
whole nother level of frogs.
No, they're just it's a different. It was actually a toad statue, and it was really hard to tell, and I got
Oh.
confused. I mean, we could go swim after them. But there's risks with that.
So,
Mungojerry has settled
really,
down
I don't
to
really
sleep.
magic, so I'm out of my depth here. Yeah.
the way I see it, we can't stop the spawning in any reasonable way. I attempted to kill one of these frogs, and he disappeared into a puff of ghost and went back underwater.
No, there is a dead frog body.
Oh, did
Oh, I
he?
could
But he said something
Gurgle-
to us, didn't he? Yeah, like as he was
Gurgle
dying.
is dead.
He probably did say something ominous,
yeah.
like,
I thought that was his ghost saying that. As
I
he
haven't
laughed,
croaked my last croak.
All right. I don't think
If
that's
we
what
have
it was.
a body,
Thanks to your poetry.
no.
He
If we
only
have a
has
body,
right.
there's so many more options open to me. I could A, just talk to it. That would be fun.
That's a great start.
B, I could animate it and then make it say, sorry, the spawning is cancelled this year. And then it goes back into the ocean and
I
everyone
do feel
goes
like you
upon...
had dead body plans, and they did involve Logan casting
I
magic
don't
on-
remember what they were. I just remember it involved a dead body and I'm trying to fit it back together.
Yeah, I think you're on the right track.
I mean, if you can speak with dead, then we can ask questions and get answers, right?
We
Easy.
could ask questions. I
didn't
don't
like
know
that.
if it's really gonna be all that talkative.
Well, as long
If
as
we're
I'm
the
not
ones
there, it should be okay.
Yeah. Mm.
Sarah, not Mungojerry, says, do it! Mungojerry, going to sleep.
So yeah, I think I'll stay here, keep watch over Mungo. You two go and interrogate a corpse.
Did the corpse ever, or not the corpse, did the frog ever speak to us in normal?
Yeah, apparently he said something ominous in common, so.
Common.
Oh, good, okay. So it can speak to us, so yeah, no wrong.
Okay. Ori goes wading into the ocean to find the dead body. We just
It's on the beach.
It's on the beach. I couldn't remember if it was in the water or not.
It's on the beach.
Okay. I flip him over. Make sure he's frog mouth side up.
He's frogged.
Okay, I take
You think?
3 stones, I put one on each eye, and then I put one in its mouth, and then
How's it gonna talk to us?
I give it 1 CPR compression, the stone comes flipping out of its mouth, and then it's ready to talk.
Okay.
How many questions do I get? I get 5 questions. That's a lot.
It's a
It
lot
better
of
be good.
questions.
Okay, first question.
Is it illegal?
Is it illegal?
What a throwback.
What a throwback.
What is something that you really, really want to tell me?
What?
For those times you can't think of any questions you want to have answered, make the DM answer them for yourself.
I don't know who you are.
Okay. What is the spawning in exhaustive detail?
The spawning is a reincarnation ritual for our people.
It's to know people from this town when they go into the ocean.
What happens? Is that what you said?
Yes.
They. What was it?
I don't like the pause.
Yeah. He says like something like they become one with the ocean.
Oh, that's not good.
How do we stop the spawning, or how do we get to where these people live so we can kill them all?
How did we get to where you live? When you did live?
Swim.
That was a useless question, Ori.
You're useless at asking questions.
Okay, do you have a question? Oh, you're not here. What did you see in Mungojerry? I just don't get it. There were so many options and you chose him.
We don't
It's a
have to
little
see anything.
That's not what I asked you. I said, what did you see? Not did you see? I didn't ask you the specifics of seeing. I asked you what you did see.
Nothing specifically.
He's a very litigious.
I know, Jesus
Cleric.
Christ.
Okay, I think that's
We're gonna
all.
have to kill a
Yep.
whole nother frog.
And then the stone comes plopping back down into his mouth and the spell is over.
That's
Oh,
nice.
I think we
I
got quite a
hate
bit of
magic
information.
users.
We learned a lot.
Oh no, do tell. How did that help us stop the ritual from happening?
We know that they get there by swimming.
Oh, the frogs in the ocean swim.
We know
They don't
that
walk on the water. They don't walk
we
on top
know
of
that
the
the
water.
spawning is bad. It has eliminated any doubt that those people die. They're not going anywhere else. They're just
They
becoming
didn't
one
say
with the
they died.
ocean.
He didn't say they died. He said they became one with the ocean.
What? He was speaking metaphorically, obviously.
There are
Yeah,
no
I know you don't know what
metaphors.
a metaphor is. And
He
then
didn't say they kill him. I'm just trying to prove a point. Let's put it that way. So how are we gonna stop the ritual again?
I thought you didn't want to stop it.
Well, we've got to at least save Riffin,
Is Riffin affected?
which we still
Riffin
don't
is
know how to
affected.
do either. How do we stop them from being mind controlled? We should ask that question.
Have I tried calm emotions on them? I can't remember.
Yeah,
You
it
did.
worked, but it only lasts a minute.
Okay. Have I tried dispelling magic on them?
No.
Oh, you can
Oh.
do that? That feels like a great place to start.
Before, better than asking the same questions?
Yes.
Well, I can only do it one more time. So do we want to save Riffin or Mungojerry? We got to choose one of them.
Can't you go to sleep and get them back?
Every time we sleep, there's risk that we get taken by the frogs.
At this point, just go.
Just get taken by the frogs.
Controversially, I
fight
think we should save Riffin and then guard Mungo overnight and then
it.
save
I
Mungo
knew
in the
you
morning.
would say that. I knew you would say that. Mongo is going.
If there's one thing Mungo can't do, it's do anything quietly. So that is an option. Where is Riffin? Riffin? Are you next to us? No.
No, he's not.
He's
He's
back
in
at
the
the
inn. Yeah.
inn. Okay, well let's go to
Oddball.
the inn.
Watching him.
Let's go to the inn. Try and see if we can save Riffin this way. And if it
We
works,
have to
great.
succeed on dispel magic.
Are you not confident in my abilities?
No.
Okay.
So I have this token of the ram that gives me advantage on rolls by seeing the future.
I think you used it today already.
I think that I
did.
haven't used it for like 5 or 6 weeks. So
That may be true.
feels like
Those
I should
could be true
able
at the same time.
It should be recharged right now.
I mean, also, is it past midnight? It might be a new day now.
Roll a
It's
D6.
usually in the morning
Roll a
when things
d6.
reset.
Well, see, sometimes it's at midnight. Sometimes it's after finishing a long rest. It's a little 50.
Some magic items are like daybreak.
It's not recharged.
Of course it's not, because why would I roll an even number? That would be too convenient.
Also, you can't give those. You can't just like. They have to attune to it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna give the item to Bohuckle. I was gonna see if I could somehow help Bohuckle with my ability to see into the future. But I can't do that.
Twas a
so I
good
won't.
plan. Twas a good plan.
You're asleep.
I sleep talk sometimes. Mongo just goes, "Twas a good plan." But I didn't want her to laugh. Back to sleep.
Not allowed.
Okay, well, you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
dispel or you're not gonna dispel?
Yeah, we gotta go to try.
You're going to
Can we go?
Riffin?
We're gonna go to Riff.
Okay. Riffin is in his inn room and it's locked.
Oh, well, I can fix that.
I was like, we got 2 different ways to fix that problem.
We can
Let's-
start by knocking on the door like civilized people.
Oh,
Riffin, are you in there?
He doesn't answer.
We're gonna start
Riffin, we
knocking on
talked
the
to the
lock
frogs.
with secret.
The frogs,
Hello?
Riffin. What?
Hello?
Hello? Are you in there?
Yeah. This is really late.
Oh, it's
we have an
not that late
emergency.
at all. It's an emergency. Gurgle.
Talk
It's
to the
an
frogs.
it's an emergency with Gurgle.
I don't
It's
know.
an
who
emergency
that
frog
is.
situation.
Gargle?
I don't know.
Glurgle.
Glurgle?
No. Who are?
Nargle?
He opens the door.
Perfect.
He's got a little bleary-eyed owl.
That kid's like 90% blear.
I just wanted to show you something. And then I'm going to cast guidance on myself, and then I'm going to cast spell magic on him.
Is that how that works?
I think that is how that works.
That is perfectly legal.
He looks at you and he like,
Follow
What?
my finger, and then I'm going to boop him on the nose.
why did you cast the spell on me?
Did it do anything? What do you think about frogs?
What do you the same as I ever did?
You have to be a little more
Bad
specific.
answer. How do you feel about the spawning tomorrow?
Oh, it's gonna be great. I'm having the best last sleep of my life.
Well, that didn't work.
So how many frogs do we have to kill tomorrow?
Just rig the beach with mines.
And how early do we need to tie this fool up?
Are you by
The only other
chance?
thing I think of is we find some water breathing scrolls somehow.
Anyone? Even have you been in this town? Who sells magic items in this town?
There's a little magic store.
What's it called? Who runs it?
What's your
Where do they live?
favorite magic
Are they
store
married? Do they have
called?
any children? What's their hobbies?
It's
What's their
called
children's names?
Elisa's second location.
Oh.
There's just some ruts in the ground where a cart previously was parked.
Bracken Mill Sector.
Oh. I didn't know it was a franchise. Let's go there. Okay, Riffin, you can go back to bed. It's a big day tomorrow. What are you doing up?
You woke me up.
It was a test and you passed.
Great. He closes the door. As you leave, you see a frog silhouette in the hallway.
No, no, no.
Hold person.
Hold
Nothing
frog.
happens. He says, "You cannot stop this bonding. Even if you kill us, we will return."
You know,
Ori, go. Get it.
These are some OP frogs.
what?
Get it.
It's a shadow.
What? Something has to be casting it, so go tackle it.
I go run and see what could be casting this shadow. Is there an actual frog?
No. There's a frog illusion that you could pass your hand through. And it doesn't react, it just stands there and looks menacingly down the corridor.
Or
And
just
it's like-
looks?
Just leave this town. That is the
Fine.
best you can do. It puffs away.
Well, now it's personal. I'm gonna slaughter every frog I see.
Proud of you,
That-
team. Keep it up.
Let's go see
We're
if
really
there's.
moving
eh,
forward.
Let's see if there's any scrolls of water breathing in the second location.
You follow the ruts in the in the road that you didn't notice before
Uh-huh.
to a little like secondhand cart that's been set up, and there's a sign that says Eliza's second location. There's another sign on top of that that says Bracken Mill sector, and there's another small sign next to a bunch of boxes that says honor system.
She wouldn't know what's in them anyways.
She wanted to. Yeah. She has no idea. Are they labeled by any means?
No.
All right. Start opening up boxes. This is free magic items. How much is
Okay.
a scroll of water breathing?
Do they have a scroll of water breathing? Do we know if they have a scroll of water breathing?
I don't know what one looks like. I just started handing you pieces of paper.
There's 2 scrolls of water breathing.
Oh, perfect. There's only 2
They
people in the
have
party.
stickers that say 150 gold piece on them.
150.
Just pull
That's a
out a little
racket.
pen.
We'll do an
and
IOU.
1.5.
Yeah.
Bring it up to the manager when it rings in. Oh, this is the price on the sticker. Aren't you supposed to honor that?
Okay, why do I have 9 silver pieces to my name? So I can't even afford the reduced price.
All right, make way for Sugar Daddy Ori.
Oh,
Can I help you?
yes. So, what is our plan? We take these 2 scrolls, we pay for them or don't, whatever, and we decide we're going to go after the frogs. 2 of us.
You know. I mean, yeah, why not?
This seems preposterous.
Part of it.
We're totally in the dark here. We have no idea.
It's nighttime.
Yes, exactly. And it's given us no indication of what is out there in the shadows that could be lurking
More
underwater.
frogs.
What let's just take Mungojerry and Riffin, and just leave. Just get out of here.
And if they're stuck like this forever?
This
Do you want to have to physically restrain them for the rest of your life, or they come running back here and throw themselves in the ocean?
You know what? If they don't fix themselves within a week or so, I think that's a fair thing to let them do. But
We could go back to the school
No.
and see if there's any solutions there.
it's just a quick jaunt down the road. Seems reasonable enough to me.
Well, maybe she has a different scroll. Maybe she has a scroll of
Anti-frog.
Defrogification.
Permanent calm
defrogification,
emotions.
or at least silent, so we don't have to hear them talk about frogs the whole way back.
Is there a
There is a
scroll
s-
of wind walking or something?
There
to get us
is
all
a
there?
scroll of silence, and there is a scroll that says defrogification. Whatever I like.
But it doesn't do. I bet it is technically correct, but it does not do what we want.
Yeah.
How much? If it's cheap, I'll get it.
The defrogification scroll.
Yeah.
Knowing
Roll a
Eliza, a
D20.
reasonable 4,000 gold in 5 installments.
5 easy installments. That one might, the honor system might go out the window on that one.
16 gold pieces.
Oh,
Oh, easy.
that's the cheapest thing she's ever sold us.
Okay, cast that on Riffin real quick.
It's gonna be like for clearing out your garden. It's
Yeah,
a pest
but-
removal spell.
I mean, you might be able to use it on the beach.
I mean, does it remove, humanoid frogs? That's still, it's to repel.
It does not say
Frog.
what it does. It just says scroll of defrognification.
We could take it to the what is that place called? The school. What is the
The
school
avium.
called? We could take it to the avium and
Avium.
cast identify on it. They're the world's renowned experts on the
Fred,
identify spell.
You just want to see Fred again.
Or you could just blindly cast it on Riffin right now.
Where's your sense of adventure?
I'm voting for that one.
Okay, I vote as well. I hand it to you.
Why do I have to do it?
I can't cast spells.
Defrognification is not on the cleric spell list.
Well, I don't know whose spell list it's on, but it's definitely not on mine. I'll put that out there.
Okay, I'll skim it real quick. Does it say target self? That's very important on who needs to cast it.
No.
Okay. Riffin. Oh, sure, shit, you're not here. We left you in your
Go
room.
through his window. Can you peek around and just?
We could just go back to his door.
You could also get him in the morning. Rutherford, you raise great points. I just don't think.
And that's evidenced by the lack of a plan we have here for swimming underwater for who knows how long to attack a underwater ancient frog city of eternal
Sounds cool.
resurrection and horrible.
I will remind you, the water
who
had
could
like
play?
a weird mother of pearl.
Oh, I haven't
light thing
forgot.
happening. Yeah.
I remembered.
I didn't
don't
remember,
know-
but it doesn't make
don't
me
know
feel
what that
better about
means.
going underwater.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you can just walk on water and we'll go swimming.
Well, I thought I was going to be doing that, and you two were going underwater.
Well, I don't know. Rutherford's no fun.
He's much more effective up close and personal.
Let's start with the defrogification, shall we?
Okay, Ori, are you paying 16 gold pieces for
I
this?
already paid 16
Nice.
gold.
Very good.
No, we're using it on Riffin so that if it goes horribly, horribly wrong, we have not permanently scarred Mungojerry.
Exactly. What if it
Or-
actually turns you into a real
Are
frog?
we going to use it on Mungojerry because we only have one, and on the off chance it actually works, we don't want to have used it on Riffin only.
Riffin might be helpful. Mungo's not gonna be helpful.
Have you no
Also, we
Mungo?
only have 2
Dude.
scrolls of water breathing. Though Mungo has a good loot now. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
and he's had 6 weeks to learn how to use it. He's an expert. He knows all the rules.
every
He can write
moment
them.
counts.
Okay, well let's go cast it now. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, then we have all night to plan a backup to the backup plan.
Okay, let's cast it on Mungo then.
But what
Worst
if it goes
comes to
horribly
worst.
wrong?
Riffin. I mean, what? It's already going horribly wrong. What's worse? Mungo already wants to join in the ocean.
Yeah, but I think that he would like that anyway. Like if he were to die, he'd want to do it at something called the spawning in the ocean.
I don't think so.
But then
I
what's the
told-
ocean if
I-
not a big cup of salty tea?
I told you about my deep wish of becoming one with you.
Told me just like 10 minutes ago what his deepest wish was. I don't know if you were paying attention.
Ah.
Okay, well let's go cast it on Mungojerry then. Barge into your room.
I think I'm like in a frog-induced sleep. I don't
Oh.
really.
Perfect.
You're riveting.
Bless you.
Okay. Well, let's just roll out this scroll and see what it does. I will do whatever it takes to cast this spell. I don't know what the defragmentation spell does, how that works, how I cast it.
Does it have a
Make-
material cost?
It involves.
Make a spell casting check.
Oh, sure thing.
You want to cast guidance on yourself?
No. 18.
Oh, great
18.
job! Okay, you cast this spell. It's not unlike any spell you've ever cast before.
That's
It seems like
factual.
it's in a language that you don't understand. But you're reading
Okay.
it off, and as you're
Uh-huh.
reading it, the spell scroll burns away. And you see
Pick up my pace.
like that, it's like a normal spell scroll. And you see Mungojerry as you start and complete casting this spell. Mungojerry, throughout the casting of this spell, starts getting smaller and greener and froggier. And as you finish the spell, pops back into Mungojerry.
I thought this was going really wrong there for a little bit. But I just committed and I kept going.
You always have to see it through to the end.
I wonder if we should have used that on an actual frog person.
No, I wake Mungojerry up.
Yeah.
Okay, I have tea.
Mungojerry, you don't give a shit about frogs.
Wow.
How do you feel about frogs?
Do you have tea? Why are we talking about? Why are we talking about frogs? Do you have a cup of tea right there? Well, you're not giving it to me then.
Give you a cup of tea.
But they're spawning. Do you know someone named Glargle?
Gurgle, Glorgle, something like that.
Why do I feel so weird? What's happened to me? You know, it's just
You
gurgle,
feel like
gargle.
slimy.
I feel slimy. What did y'all play a prank on me? What's happening here? Why are my feathers all sticking together?
What do you want
That's a
to
good
know? Or do you just
question.
want blissfully to not be aware of what happened?
I like, you know how like wet hens look? I feel like I look like a wet hen. Like my feathers are all clubbed together, and I'm just like busy like shaking myself. I was like, I feel ridiculous. It is just gonna be like ruffling, like slurping tea and ruffling. What's going on then?
I think you almost committed to getting yourself into the spawn, and then you would have just gone into the
almost
ocean and
completed
never.
your
That's
greatest
right.
wish.
I did volunteer for tribute. That's
It's
right. It
worked.
worked.
It worked, and you met Glorkle, and Glorkle is no longer around.
Glorgle was
Glorgle.
not concerned.
This is very menacing.
Yeah.
What about Riffin? Did you fix him?
Hey, he's no.
No, but the
There
good
was
news is
only one
Eliza knows
scroll.
how to fix them because she had a scroll.
Oh yeah, a scroll. What kind of scroll was it?
You probably don't want to know.
Okay, great. Well, are we saving the townspeople then?
We spent this time coming up with a great plan,
I feel
Uncle.
like you must have a great plan. Rutherford,
We
tell me
have-
you have a great plan.
Yes, that plan is to hogtie Riffin, keel haul him away for a week or so, see if he gets better, and if not,
We go
just
back
let
to
him
the
go back to
avium.
the sea. Oh, or the avium, yes. Either one, really. Riffin's not that consequential to me anymore.
I don't really remember why we came here for him, to be honest.
We came here for information
We
on
came here to
frogs
save
and
Riffin.
Riffin, thinking that the two would somehow be, like, both doable, but seeing as how neither one yielded anything useful, we should probably just cut and run.
I mean, just on a moral level, though, it feels bad leaving them to keep sacrificing themselves to a mysterious frog civilization.
Oh yes, but
we can't
also,
tell them what to believe.
Oh, I don't think they like it.
Talk to any of them. They're so excited about it. Not one person has voiced anything bad.
Well, you know, they're not in their right minds.
And also,
Having been a person not in the right mind.
just to put it in perspective too, this is at worst a village-ending threat, and we have a world-ending threat over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's
but we
right.
already have a
Oh,
plan for the world-ending threat.
this is world-ending threat. You know. What? I mean,
Let's just
did
think
you learn
about it.
any more about these frog illusion
What does it matter if you
things?
save the world if all the villagers are gone?
Well, again, that's a
What?
worst case village-ending. One
Flip
village.
this around. Flip the script around. The frog civilization depends upon the spawning. So if we ended the spawning, we would be ending one whole world, and that's just not right for us to do. We would just be like the lava titan of the frog. They would write that down. The heroes of Froggerheart would come after us.
Well, I hate to bring it up. I do believe the people of this town have a right to their bodies and not being mind controlled. So,
I
Okay,
agree.
but you know,
at
can't
least one of these civilizations is in the wrong categorically.
wait. I mean, you talked to Riffin. You sent to him before we were even here. Can't you just do
Oh,
that at the avium? Just call up Fred
and do what?
and ask him instead of having to go.
This
Just call him up.
chat.
Yeah, just call him
But
up and
we
ask him
need
to
him to cast
identify.
a spell.
Just tell him to identify what's going on.
You can't cast that spell from that far away. Or you just mean
No.
like logically relay the information, and then he
Logically
gives us
relay the information.
a short amount of information that you could give back. It'd be like very condensed.
Tell him to use Morse code.
I think that would make each word
I think that's longer.
way longer.
Less data. There's less data involved.
It's less bandwidth, but more data, actually.
All right, fine. You know what? We could just do this the old-fashioned way. Flip a coin. Yeah,
But what would either side mean? We still haven't
heads-
even decided the
heads,
options.
We stay and save the village. B, we run and save
But the
Riven.
village will still be here if we come back to it.
Yes.
So we could go save the, world
villagers.
and then come save the village.
All right.
Or we could go back to Alderheart. I know a large group of orphans that really need a purpose in life, and we could arm them. We could train them for a year or two, and then we could give them this mission.
Teach them how to be free divers, deep sea free divers.
That's better than my initial instinct, which was to offer them as sacrifices instead of the villagers. I like what you're thinking, Bohuckle. That's clever.
So we taught them to do a whole. No, wait, we didn't teach them anything.
No.
I was gonna say we taught them to do a rendition, but we did a rendition for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know at least 7 children that are not Bobs. No, they're not Tina's, but they are Bobs. They also need something to do.
I don't know if 7 is enough.
Also, there's a whole army of bandits that we could say, hey, you want something to fight? I know a lot of things you can fight. They're in the ocean.
Oddwald, what do you make of all of it? Is Oddwald? I mean, I feel like Oddwald is just looming.
Yeah, he's just looming in the background. Yep.
Oddwald, but you know magic. You were at the avium for some time. You know what's going on here. What type of magic is this? You've had enough time to observe. You saw the froggy
I'd say
thing.
I'd say yes. I saw the froggy thing.
Yeah, what's the deal?
I would say that this is non-theoretical necromancy.
Yeah.
Aren't you
That's
an
what
expert in that?
That's what chat thought too. Non-theoretical necromancy. Who could be so?
Sounds like non-theoretical reincarnation. I mean, they got enchanted somehow, right?
You should be good at fighting non-theoretical necromancy. That's like your specialty.
What if you need
No.
another bony boy, but you send him into the ocean?
You don't need to
He
breathe.
doesn't need to breathe.
This is true. You want me
And
to
we
do
just
that?
need to
That would
ethically
be
source those bones.
awesome.
I think. I think we
I
can
would do that
ethically
for you
source some
all in a
bones.
heartbeat.
I'm worried
I'm
that one
laughing
won't
at the
be enough.
hypocrisy of it.
Can you make an army of them
I don't think you need an army.
to fight the frogs? How many do you think we need?
You stabbed a frog and it died.
Yes, but I surprised it.
It was a pretty good stab.
And also that, I mean, give me some credit where it's due here.
I mean, I could do. Let me look at my character sheet.
If we send it into the ocean, does it become a new deep sea monster?
How many people can you resurrect at once?
The Leviathan.
Can I?
Yes.
None.
To their true self, not some weird double-headed abomination.
0.
What?
I'm not
He
that
only
kind
deals
of
with bones.
necromancer.
You're not that kind of necromancer. Okay.
I can make one cobble fright and give it an army of smaller skeletons.
An army?
I mean,
A squadron.
You know, what Humblewood
Of
has really
Italian.
taught us is that necromancy is
6.
a nuanced field.
It's 6.
That's like a SWAT team.
Some people
The
would be
A-team.
intimidated by a SWAT team.
Of 6 skeletons, I guess.
Do we still have that bag of bones?
I have no
Almost
idea.
certainly.
I don't think we do.
think so.
I don't think we used them.
No, I don't
it
know
was
where we would have put
ominously
them.
rattling.
It has never stopped us before.
It's never stopped us before. It was Bohuckle and Mungojerry.
I don't know where those went.
Look, I think you all are onto something. I think skeletons don't need to breathe in the ocean.
So, what, do we just leave Oddwald here to deal with the problem? And then no, I agree that
No.
doesn't feel like a good solution. So, we're back to square one here.
How long would it take you to assemble this squat
If you
team?
if you got me the bones,
Yes.
an hour.
Oh, let me get my shovel.
Can I roll a d6 to see if I still have this bag of bones?
Yeah.
Since I don't remember what we did with it. Yes, I do.
What if we do this? What if we find some bodies? Do they have to be skeletons or can they just be bodies?
I can take the skeletons out of the bodies for
No,
you.
but what if I wanted you to not do that? And to leave the skeletons in the bodies?
I don't
So they
like
look
bodies.
like a body. Yeah, but I'm not asking your preference, I'm asking your abilities.
He's
I
got
mean-
aesthetic demands as a bone necromancer.
Bones and only bones.
Theoretically, I could do that.
Okay. Perfect. And you could do 6?
Hmm.
How many people go to the spotting? Less than 6? More than 6? What if we would just replace them with fake bodies? The frogs take them. There's no souls for them to be resurrected. And then the house of cards that is our civilization falls apart when they don't have 6 souls to continue their daisy chain of resurrections. We don't even have to get wet. We don't even have to go in the ocean.
I mean, I'm still down for swimming.
Imagine it, Ori. You leading a squadron of
Ooh.
skeletons through
I
the
do
ocean.
like the sound of that.
It would be awesome.
Riding a cobble fright.
Riding a
Into the
cobble
fray.
fright, Ori.
Well, we already have two bones. One of them's in a frog.
Mhm.
One's
One
in
of
a bag.
them's in a bag.
Oh, we
Yep.
do have frog bones.
So you just need 4 more
And
shots.
Oddwald needs 3 bodies for cobble fright if you want cobble fright.
So economical.
You just need 2 heads.
Only 2 heads, but 3 bodies. Yep.
3 bodies, 2 heads.
Well, there's
Alright.
got to be someone willing to give up their
It
bones.
looks like we're gonna find ourselves a ne'er-do-well.
We could go see if there's another frog.
Dig up a graveyard.
We could just go tomorrow when there are frogs. That's the bodies bringing themselves to us. Future bodies.
That's true. I think the timing of that doesn't work out great for
Then
us.
we need an hour to make a couple for you.
Also, I'm still not sure what the town will do if we kill a bunch of frogs in front of them. They might be a little unhappy.
Just a
Well,
little.
they can either be liberated or they could be happy. They cannot be happy and liberated.
This is true.
Okay. We're gonna take a break. You all are gonna figure out what the hell you're doing.
I think it's clear.
I think we
Do
figured it out.
Have we
Is it
come into
clear?
clarity? Have we?
And we'll be back.
And we're back. Rutherford is standing in a graveyard, shovel out, having exhumed 6 corpses in the dead of
7.
night. No, we're working on the 7th. 6 have
So-
currently been exhumed.
Bracken Mill does not have a graveyard. In fact, so you have
Okay,
traveled
flashback to
you've
when I
just traveled,
established a graveyard.
You've established. No, you just traveled like an hour and a half outside of the city to the next town over. They have a graveyard.
How do they have the spawning here, though? I asked them if they know anything
No,
about
they've
frogs.
never heard anything
No,
about
it's
it.
a
And you've just
very-
let Brackenridge exist like this?
It's
What's
a
wrong with you
highly
people?
regional
Gosh.
phenomenon.
Well, we're solving your regional problems. Thank you. We're taking some bodies. Have a good night.
As recompense.
Don't worry, it's only theoretical necromancy.
What if we mind control them and we make them choose somebody to become the bodies, and then we take those bodies back to the village?
No.
What? We have the
Vetoed.
bodies.
Vetoed. Make a cobble fright.
And a battalion of skeletons.
Are these sufficient, Oddwald?
Yeah, he likes these.
Debodied enough.
Now, how long is this going to take?
1 hour, I told you.
He did.
Okay,
Guess we wait.
I guess we just wait then.
I get some rope and I say I'm gonna go find Riffin.
He's like,
Yeah.
you all need to leave. You can't watch.
What?
I leave
get-
and then
He's got
watch.
performance anxiety.
I get performance anxiety. And
I
also
wouldn't even
trade
know what you're
secrets.
doing.
Come along, Ori. Come.
I just want you to know, I could animate a body if I wanted to, but I don't, because I think it's a repulsive practice, so... And then I leave.
Don't listen to him. You're very handy.
I thought you were gonna say handsome.
I thought
You're
so
very
too.
handsome and good at
You're
reanimating the
also-
dead.
You're also the handsomest necromancer I know. Okay.
You return an hour later to Oddwald, very proud of his creations.
Does it
He's
have
made
2
the-
heads?
I mean,
He's
last time
made the
he
com-
lost control of the cobble fright, so he needs to send that into the water as soon as possible.
He's made the cobbler fright have triple heads, so it has like instead of 2 on top, it's like a 3-leaf clover of heads.
Is that more
Oh.
efficient?
It's like a postmodern work. You've really taken your
What
artistry
if you
to
consider
a new
that the
level.
2 heads was the problem last time, because it outsmarted you, because it had 2 of them, and you
But
only
a-
had the 1.
But a third head that will really add.
Now
you know,
they're gonna be fighting amongst themselves. 3 heads
exactly.
can't decide.
Service,
No quorum.
3-headed. Yeah. No,
No, it's like an
unanimity.
airplane computer where if one fails, you have 2 backups.
Yeah.
This is
I
really
just
the
don't like the
safest
changes
Okay.
you
system.
made. When I agree to the plan, I really had a vision, and this just isn't it.
Well, this is my artistic vision, and you don't have to appreciate it.
Here, have a cup of tea.
Here,
You
send them
too.
into the ocean as soon as possible.
So you all in Oddwald go marching through the town of Brackenmill at
March.
like 3 a.m. with 3 skeletons and a cobble fright with 3 heads.
Seems fine.
And Oddwald stands on the beach, shedding tears as he sends his babies off into the ocean.
You
and-
can make one any hour. In an hour.
but it's the
they're
most
not your
beautiful
babies.
one.
Okay, well the next one will be better, I
You can
guess.
just call them
except we're
back.
not making another one.
They might come back.
No.
Also, what did you tell them to do specifically?
Oh, I just told them to go kill all the frogs. Okay, now we're good.
Oh, so you didn't tell them to do anything prior to that.
We're
Great.
just taking a bath
Wonderful.
until now.
Wonderful.
Oh, I told them to go into the ocean, but I think now it's okay.
Now we've specified
Great.
the target.
Right.
Okay,
just
well
wait-
we'll know
we
the
just wait for the
consequences of this
ocean.
action in about a month.
We just wait for the water to turn
Okay.
red.
I've met at least
Oh,
one person in this
God.
town. Check in on them once a day, see how things are going.
Ooh.
Did you tie up Riffin?
Yeah. We've got him, firefighter.
Yeah.
Hog
You've got
tied.
tiny owl.
He's just a little ball of fluff.
It's for your own good, Riffin. I know you don't
You
appreciate
let
it
me
right
down. I
now.
have
Oh, we're
to
gonna
go.
gag you. I'm sorry.
I need you some more rope.
Like,
It's for your own.
no!
It's for
Slide
your
back
own
me-
good.
We'll get. I dip his toes in the ocean. There you go. You feel better now? Okay, back on the shoulder.
Griffin, it hurts me more than it hurts you.
Yeah.
I don't like to see you upset, but
Tough
you just
But I
can't
don't
go
feel
into the
too
ocean.
bad.
The good news is you
How
won't remember any
How
of
long
this.
is it until the spawning? What's our
I
countdown?
think
T
hours.
minus-
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it was
couple
in
of
the
hours.
evening.
Yeah, it's like
And it's
14
3 a.m.
hours.
Do we
Okay,
want to
but
hang
if-
around and see what happens?
No, if we
Absolutely
leave
not.
now, then we can assume the best.
With no information
Uh,
to the contrary.
Just
our
do a
plan has
quick
worked as
sending to that
planned.
one old lady and
Yeah,
we'll
we
see
can
what
check in
happens.
on her once a day and see how things are going.
Perfect. Okay, let's go.
Our
It's been a long night.
Wait, we should.
con-
Do you think we should
we-
leave a message in the sand? Like pretend to be from the frogs and be like, spawning is cancelled. You all
I
don't
don't
need to
think
wash
do
that's
this
away the
anymore.
tide? It'll just wash away the
What's
tide.
gonna happen is Skella's gonna come out of the ocean.
What if it comes
Probably
out
kill the whole village, but that's
covered
okay.
in frog corpses? They see their dead gods come out of the ocean.
Is that
It'll
supposed to
be
be a
fine.
good thing for them culturally? I don't understand.
I don't know what. I don't know what would happen
We
with
really
that.
want to give them a hard break. You know, it's like a breakup. You really want to make it clear that there's no way this could be a good thing.
There's
It
no
can't
lingering
continue.
feelings of
No, yeah, totally just done so by with the frogs.
I've never felt worse about a decision in my life, but let's go.
All right.
Sure, why not? Let's
We
do
walk
it.
back
We abandon
to
this
the fork
village.
in the road that leads to the avium.
Yep.
Oddworld, do you know if it is still functional? Like, if it goes horribly wrong, would you know that it is in a million pieces and not functional anymore?
Yes.
Okay, if that happens, don't tell us.
And don't make any faces about it either.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah.
obvious.
No crying.
In fact,
I
really, it'd
can't.
be best if you didn't know. Is there a way to turn that part of the spell off?
No.
Well, chin up,
Can you
old
tell
boy.
if it's considered if it's
Feeling
you know,
success.
if it's done mass murder on frogs?
Yeah.
No.
Like, does it come back and say, I need a new directive? I've killed all frogs.
No.
Okay.
So we will need to come back.
No, just tell it never to leave the ocean.
It's
I think
gone.
it's too late.
You can't control it?
No.
What have we done?
That was the whole problem the first time.
My God.
Okay,
I
well, now
told
we
you.
really gotta go.
I mean, we could just wait a few hours and then see how it goes. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not a terrible amount
Find
of time.
some more bodies and we'll make a new one with better directives.
True. Look there. That's the kind of progress.
We need
We'll
this
make-
process. We gotta build on it.
We'll make 2 cobble frights and tell them to kill the other cobble fright.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
One's a
we're just
backup
wor-
cobble
we're
fright.
We're workshopping it.
We need enough if and or statements to.
Hmm.
As you all are arguing about what you're gonna do, you see a frog body wash up on shore.
What
Uh,
could
That's
you do with
awesome.
that? What could you do with that? Could you just turn that around and send it right back?
You want that?
Would take an hour, wouldn't it?
1 minute.
Yep.
Oh, we can spare a minute.
This army, you could just sit here and send all the frogs back as they come back. You're a monster.
He goes out there, raises the skeleton out of the frog body, sends it into the ocean.
Just peels itself out.
He knows what his preferred media is, and it's not bodies. It's
Yep,
just
it's
bones.
Now, okay, so I'm imagining the frog like reaches up, grabs its mouth, opens its mouth up, and then climbs out of the mouth.
Yeah, that's chill.
Okay, yeah. So then there's just a
Very
frog
old
skin
school.
suit laying on the ground.
Yes.
Skin peel. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a banana peel.
Let's get rid of that, right?
No,
What
it's
is-
fine.
What does the ocean look like? Does it
I'm
look
not
less
touching it.
pearlescent?
No, it's still pearlescent.
It takes time. It takes time.
I mean, it was just one frog, right?
Yeah. How many frogs do you think we need to see before we can confidently say it's been successful? I'd say 4.
At least 5.
I think the proof is when the frogs stop showing up.
After many frogs have shown up.
Yes.
I mean, this is true, but then it feels
So
like
we're
it's
having,
done,
like-
which
we're
means I
having
feel
the-
culpable for it.
We're having the opposite of like a turtle sea turtle hatching party. We're like on the
No,
beach,
no.
like waiting for things to die.
They come to us, and then we hatch them into new
We hatch them into
soldiers
skeletons.
to continue the crusade.
Oh, but
Really,
I
it
don't
is
really
a
want to be
spawning
here around all
place.
these skins when the villagers wake up.
Me neither.
Just us next to a pile of inside-out frog skins.
I mean, you throw them in the ocean, something will get them, right?
You recycle. Reduce, reuse.
They could be. What they say? They could become one with the ocean, and then I shove a frog
It's
body
there,
back into the ocean.
Horrific.
Do we get any more frogs?
How long do you wait?
I'm here for the long. I think we should wait until the
Max
appointed
an
time.
hour.
Rutherford is like walking backwards as the conversation is happening until he's just like far enough away that he can't participate anymore. It's like trying to actively get people to leave.
You wait another 30 minutes, you get another frog body
Oh.
float up.
It's established a pattern now. We are
Okay,
good
exactly.
to go.
This is good enough. One every 30 minutes is a pretty good
Oh.
speed.
Or I could talk to this one and say, "What happened to you? Is everyone down there dead?"
I like that option as well.
Okay, well, I'd have to go sleep for 8 hours to do it.
Ugh.
Never mind, let's go.
Let's go.
We could take this with us, and then
No.
after. Okay.
I'm not carrying a waterlogged frog body for.
You don't
8
have to.
hours.
Oddwald starts casting spell.
No, I
Oddball,
need the
that's so
bones in there.
generous.
It can't flap around with just a mouth and talk to me.
I got you.
He's got it.
Oh, you're casting
Believe in
Speak with
Oddball.
Dead? Or are you casting Create New Abomination?
He finishes casting Animate Dead.
Oh my god.
Well, that's not
don't-
what we wanted.
I don't like what we've become today. I think it was the best option, but I don't like it.
Animates the skeleton out of the frog body, but when it removes it, when it exhumes itself from the skin, it like rips the body and then keeps the head. So it's little froggy mask.
Why
of
did
a
it need to do
skeleton.
that? It could have
You're
just kept the
so-
rest of the skin.
I appreciate you being solution oriented, but I really hate how that manifests sometimes.
Let's go.
He's like, you can ask it after you sleep.
Oh god, okay.
The funny thing
Yeah,
is,
we
I think
need to
technically
be-
we can't ask it now.
Okay, guys. It's
Yeah, we can. It's just its mouth still works.
I have a plan to make this all better, so we just got to get really far away from here.
I'm sorry.
But it'll all make sense in time. Let's go.
Okay, it's time to go.
Okay, sure, let's leave.
Goodbye, Breckenridge. Sweet dreams.
Bracken Mill.
Bracken Mill.
All the frogs
Whatever
are
your
wearing
name is.
Patagonia and are holding ski poles.
Okay, you're out.
Okay. That night, I ritually cast ceremony on all of us so we could atone for our sins.
I do feel better.
I think somehow Mungo came out just absolutely spotless from all of this. I don't think he really participated in any
Well,
moral deviancy.
bystander. Didn't say no.
We've
Encourage
killed
even.
plenty of things before, and the frogs were doing bad things. I don't feel bad.
You felt bad 3
Oh.
hours ago when you were advocating.
Yeah, I have
Cruel
a
and unusual
tone.
punish.
I can't go back to feeling bad. That's not the purpose of the spell. Now I stand by my decision, and I have no culpability anymore. That's what the spell does.
The
You know,
frogs
I think
were
most of
literally
these-
harvesting the village.
I think
so.
most of these frogs were already meant to be dead anyway.
Yeah.
So we're just returning
We're
them to their
correcting the
intended
natural
Exactly.
order.
state.
We made the natural order worse in order to eventually correct it. So,
Yeah.
you know.
They escaped the cycle of life and death, and we are just reestablishing natural order. Like,
And
Ceremony.
I choose to believe that the Cobblefright just scared them enough that they've stopped doing what they're doing.
Ceremony Atonement
two dead
is
bodies were
absolutely the most
unrelated.
effective out-of-game spell that's ever existed.
I can wash my hands of that whole situation and feel no remorse.
You can wash your hands in frog blood.
where we going now, dudes? My dudes?
We're gonna go save the world.
Yeah, we need to go to the Scorched Grove.
Unfortunately, it will involve more frog-related trauma, but we'll do our best.
Just a statue.
Do you know where
Off
we're
we go
going?
to the other side of the fucking map.
Do we have any
Yes, we
information?
know exactly where we're
Oh.
going.
Here.
We also have to wait and see if
For
Riffin gets any
Riffin.
better.
Oh, yeah, Riffin, how you feeling?
Riffin, yeah, it doesn't feel good. But it's only the night.
Okay.
Do we
Oddwald
need to
is
feed
like
him? Probably.
Oddwald
He'll be
has
okay.
named his skeleton with a mask Steve, and he's like stroking his little froggy head.
You're so weird, dude.
There's some
I don't know
attachment
what we're gonna
issues
do
here.
once this is
we'll
over.
address that.
Oh.
Once this is over, but you need to make some changes in your life. And Riffin, what were you doing with this freak?
Ori, you do know exactly where this frog statue is supposed to be, and you also
do.
know that the Tinders told you needed a key.
I thought I needed an herb,
Yeah.
and I know what herb it is.
Blue something
Yeah.
something.
It,
Skyleaf,
Skyleaf. That one.
Hey,
which
okay.
is, I think I established, a not entirely uncommon herb if you're in the right place.
You did say that. Whether you established that or not.
I don't remember being told otherwise, so I will consider it established. Okay, well, I would like to find some Skyleaf,
Roll survival or
Or-
nature.
get myself on track to find some Skyleaf. I would love to roll some survival.
Nice. You were in fact correct. Skyleaf is. It's not common, but it's not uncommon. It grows throughout the forest, and you're able to
Exactly.
find some.
If I know anything about rarity tiers, it usually goes common, uncommon, epic. Common, uncommon, rare, maybe?
Yup.
No, this only has 3 tiers.
Common, uncommon, neither.
No. It was not common, but not uncommon.
Exactly.
Common
neither.
and uncommon. Okay. I say I'm gonna go look for a leaf, and then we're ready to go to the desert. To the Scorched Grove.
If you see any of those little steamy boys, just give a shout because we really miss them. And
I
know
will
they-
be sure to tell them that you're thinking about them.
Oh, I think I can cast.
And I think everyone should get ready for some snake-related trauma now.
snake trauma.
Soon.
Lava snakes. All right, so where do we need to go to get this sky leaf?
I'm just gonna go into the woods and I'll be back with leaves.
All right, pending information from the GM, I suppose that's accurate.
Okay.
We stand here and wait for Ori to come back with leaves.
Or
guess?
I mean, I can, as we walk close on our way to the Scorched Grove, I'll keep an eye out to grab
Yeah,
some.
either works. You find sky
That
leaf.
sounds great. One's more progress.
You trek along on the Scorched Grove. Roll a d6, somebody.
You don't
I
want it to
got
be
it.
me.
I got it. 3.
Perfect. No encounter. You go to exactly where the map tells you to go. And as you approach, you see a large frog-shaped rock, like on the horizon.
It's a toad, actually. I refuse to believe it's a frog.
We gotta go somewhere else.
Don't look too closely. Is Frank or whatever still with us?
Steve?
Steve,
Steve?
of course.
I haven't interacted
Did we
with
not?
him.
Did we not?
No, I don't want anything to do with that.
Okay, then we should get rid of it.
We just ignore Steve the whole time.
He's attached to it emotionally.
Has Riffin gotten better?
Yes.
We can.
Thank God. Okay, we
unchain
unbound
Riffin.
him at whatever
You've
point
been
he got better.
traveling for like 4 or 5 days. Riffin got better after the evening that this morning was supposed to be.
Oh,
Wow.
we did it! We saved the city.
We definitely did a good thing.
Wow.
It was for the greater good. That is for sure.
Oh,
And we cannot be held culpable or feel bad.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Okay, you approach this frog-shaped rock.
I just walk on over there. I mean, I guess I'm trying to keep an eye out for any lava snakes or whatever. Anything else that's gonna try and spook us, but
Oh my
I would
gosh,
say-
I have.
Nothing assaults you. What you do notice
what about
on
a
the
pepper?
path is that on your map it has like where the Scorched Grove is and where the forest is, and you enter the Scorched Grove way earlier than you're supposed to.
Excellent.
But other than that,
Rowing. Bum bum bum.
Okay, I have dust loot.
We need more chicken tenders.
I believe that comes with fire resistance. Hold on, protection from energy,
no,
fire.
Your
oh, yeah.
pantaloons
Your
do
pants
that.
also have that for you, and then you have that as a spell. Yes.
Well, that's okay. So can I cast? How many people can dust loot cast on?
You had 6 weeks.
I think the short answer here is 1, Sarah. You can pick an person to be resistance fight. Oh no.
An person.
Yeah, an person.
I will wait to pick an person until
Yeah,
we're
it's not
directly
self.
confronted.
No, it's a willing creature. It is concentration.
Bum, bum, bum. Sad.
Okay. You approach rock.
I approach
As
the
you
frog.
arrive at the rock, the ground
I have a
begins to
big
quake
bouquet of
under your
leaves.
feet.
A
And
snake?
the ground quakes under your feet, and you see 5 pedestals emerge from the ashes in the Scorched Grove around you. Each one
Place a leaf on each pedestal.
Each one at a cardinal point around a flat disc that rises in their center, and then the 5th is in the disc. So there's and 2 of the 4 outer pedestals are broken.
Oh, lame. I mean, more leaves.
Just put the leaf on the broken remains.
They didn't cover this in the story, so I don't know.
Yeah, can I investigate the broken pillars?
Yeah, so the pedestals are about 4 feet tall.
This is a Fifth Element sort of situation.
To the west, east, and south have distinctive carvings and motifs, and then they each have a domed receptacle on the top that opens like a mouth. What do they have on them?
I mean, I am a tender.
I hate the word receptacle.
The one in the west has waves and rain clouds. motifs.
Right.
The one to the east has gusting winds and blowing leaves, and the one to the south has flames and smoke
Leaves.
plumes.
Okay, the one to the south seems to be on theme.
The pedestal in the center of the disc has no receptacle or motif, but it does have something inscribed on it.
What does it say?
You can't read it.
I think I can.
We got one person who can talk, one
Are
person
you
who can write,
sure?
and one person who can read any language.
the-
We've got it taken care
I
of.
can understand any written language I see, but I must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
Easy.
Perfect.
I hope she doesn't burst into flames when she touches it.
Cast that spell.
I cast that spell.
It says, the cycle of nature is death and rebirth, forests to ashes and ashes to earth. Stand in the compass and your proof there deliver to the cleanser of forests, the sapling's life giver.
Sorry, say that again?
One more time.
So a little slower.
Maybe write it down.
Can I get that repeated?
I didn't like the tone overall. I know
Engraved?
that.
Yeah, I didn't either. It seemed not to care about being turned to ash.
But I don't. Who's the sapling's life giver?
To the
What?
cleanser of forest, the sapling's life giver. Fire is
Fire.
what gives.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so we just need to burn that in the middle of the pedestal,
Yeah, agreed.
right?
Burn.
I would.
Burn the leaves. Maybe I burn the
Yeah,
leaves.
that's what I
Yeah.
said. How many do you have? I don't want to have to go back to the forest to get
I've got
more.
a bouquet.
Oh.
I grabbed a
Start
lot.
with a couple. I'll start with a couple.
Some of them are wilting.
Start with those.
Yeah, but I mean, so what about all these other pedestals? We gotta do some.
What's next in line? So 2 of them are broken, you said?
Yeah.
Which ones are broken?
The middle one and the north one.
And the north one is what
Yeah.
motif?
Earth?
It would be fire, but it's south is
The north?
South is fire.
No,
West?
south was fire. Yes. West
Oh,
was water.
West is
East
water.
was wind.
east is wind for
Yes.
sure.
South is
South
fire.
Is fire.
Oh,
North is.
This
Earth.
earth.
Do we know that?
I mean,
Okay, but
what
what if
else
we
is gonna
what
be?
if we
Electricity?
do you think that this
I
cycle
feel
goes
like what you
clockwise or
guys-
counterclockwise? What hemisphere are we in?
Oh, shut up.
Because are we gonna have? I gesture to the wind one. Are we gonna have tornadoes every day and everything gets blown down? Alderheart, the whole tree goes down, or I gesture to the water one, or the
Okay,
world
I
floods.
know.
Jerry goes to the wind one and blows on it.
Nothing happens.
Oh, maybe we have to
Okay.
do this. Oh, we got to do this all at once. Okay, I get some water and pour it on the water one. Oh, Jerry, keep blowing. Pour. Okay. Man, there's 4 of us. She's
I
running out of
grab up
breath.
some dirt and I start pouring it, some sand, and I start pouring it on the north one.
and then we have a burning leaf on the south one.
I thought we
Nothing
had to put that in
happens.
the middle. We had to put the
No, the
burning
burning
leaf
leaf's
in
in
the
the middle. Just do regular fire on the south one. Gosh.
The middle one doesn't have a receptacle.
I just put a leaf on top of it.
Yeah. It's not
Nothing
just a
happens.
pillar into infinity.
Okay. And if it's like got a pointy top, I stab the leaf onto it. No. Okay. Well, this doesn't seem to be working.
Well, so much for that
Mm.
plan.
I would like to plumb the depths of my knowledge as leader of the tenders.
Mhm.
Soon to be leader of the tenders. Grand Oak Father in waiting. And as well as confer with our great and wise lore master Mungojerry
Oh,
and see if we can rustle up any folk knowledge,
Rustle up
tender
some
knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
anything else that might help us.
Yes, make
Torch
a
Grove.
history check
Understand.
with advantage.
I also did all that research in the library while you guys were hiding behind bad art. I was there doing research. with more
We've studied
Dane.
the steam methods.
History. Oh, I'm bad at this.
Um,
14.
But advantage is not bad.
mhm.
So, you recall what the tenders told you about the skyleaf being the key.
Yes.
But when you've picked up multiple sprigs of skyleaf, so you have
Yeah.
room to experiment, and you're like putting it in the receptacles, and it's not like nothing's happening. It
This
should be
is a
working.
bum leaf.
Something is broken.
I'm sure this is Skyleaf.
I would like to just
Something is
clarify the nature of the broken pedestals.
Uh-huh.
It's the north one and the center one, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. How are they broken compared to the
center
other
one-
ones?
The center one, I mean, there's like the carving, and then the top bit is just like off
Mhm.
and down, but it doesn't
it's
there's no
around?
receptacle. It's around.
It's like
yeah.
It's two
like,
distinct
okay.
pieces. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
And
pick
then
it up,
the north
mending.
one, yeah, you fix it. The north one is like in a bunch of pieces and has been like ground to sand over time.
Is the sand less than 1 square foot?
I
I
gather
could
up as much sand.
Give me a couple years, and I can fix this. Every 6 seconds, putting 2 pieces of sand back together.
Oh, um. Okay. Well, we
That's
have
an
to find
earth pillar.
some other
Mhm.
stand-in for that. Can you make?
I was gonna say it's stone, and now it's sand. That's just still earth. Just
Yeah,
put it
right.
in a pile.
Put it on top of itself.
Does it seem like it's connected to anything? Like, is it mechanical or is it purely magic?
Make an Arcana or Investigation check.
How about I make that check and Ori helps me?
Sure, I say Rutherford. Why don't you help me look at this more closely?
Yeah. I hear ya. 26.
Yeah, nice. You go around to the different pillars, and on the fire pillar, you find like a little, like down and behind the pillar, there is like I don't know, secret wall that you like push in and it pops out,
Mhm.
but there's nothing inside.
Okay, only on that one? What about the other
Yep.
ones?
Nothing.
Oh, put it in there. Just put the leaf in there. I don't know. Try it.
I
Yeah,
put a leaf in.
Nothing happens.
Light
Light
the
it
leaf
on
on
fire. Put
fire
it
in
there.
there.
Nothing happens.
There's a lot of iterations you can do.
I'm running out of
We're here-
leaves.
Okay, Mungojerry is sitting there and he's like, "This is the big picture, right? We're here for the magic ice wand, right? This is the
Staff,
Aurora
yes.
Borealis thing. Yep. Mm-hmm. That.
Oh, and it's
Um,
missing. Someone took it. It
It's
was in
supposed
that
to be
empty
here.
receptacle.
What? No, it's inside of the frog.
I would like to roll to cast locate object.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could do that too. Why haven't I done?
Oh my god.
And locate staff Aurora Borealis.
Yeah.
You're not really familiar with it.
Metaphorically,
I mean,
You-
it is
mythologically.
describe or name an
Yeah,
object.
you
that is
name it,
familiar.
and
yeah.
you sense it below you.
Oh,
Like far below. I don't know if you actually get distance, but
See, I told you, in the frog. Below the frog.
Is it below like the center pillar? Can I tell? Like,
it's not like directly below.
okay,
It's in the general vicinity.
all right, it's here somewhere, guys. I can sense it. Instead of a flame in my heart, it's more like an icy presence below
Never
my
say
feet.
flame in your heart again. Brings back bad memories.
well,
Trauma
you've been
is
here before.
recent.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Why did you say it so unconfidently?
No.
Well, now I don't trust you, even though you've said it confidently. What? What was the point of that little empty receptacle that you found? That little hidden empty door?
I don't know.
Is there one of those on all the other pillars?
Only on
No,
the fire.
We already
one.
asked that question. No. Wait, let's go back to our riddle. Maybe we need ashes.
Wait, what's over there? I point in the direction, just some random direction. And then when they're all looking, I stick the little stone in there.
Uh-huh.
Does that do anything?
Your stone?
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything, but you feel pretty good about it.
Ooh, okay, guys. I feel good about this.
Well, how are we gonna feel good about everything else? What did you do?
I say, oh, look over there, and then I keep doing that, and then I do science, and anything that's receptacle shaped, I stick the stone in, and I keep doing it for every orifice on this whole setup.
It fits better in the small one.
Oh, right on top?
No, in the little side.
Inside the side pillar.
Yeah,
of the
inside the
fire,
side
yeah.
pillar, it fits better there.
The side.
You know, that's where I said I was putting it.
Yeah,
the
I
first
know,
That's
but
time.
where
nothing
Oh.
happens when you do that.
But he
Can't
feels good
just
about
do
it.
that,
But you
Logan.
feel good
There's
about it.
more to it
Okay.
than that.
Okay, I put that in there.
It's step one. Step
Step
one.
one. Okay, now I know from your perspective nothing has changed, but try lighting another leaf on fire in the middle now.
The middle has no
I
pedestal.
try-
Try putting a leaf on the fire pillar.
We mended it. I
We
don't
did
know.
mend
Yeah,
it.
It still doesn't have a receptacle.
that doesn't make any sense.
Mungojerry goes to the
Confuse
wind
your
pillar
reality
and
and
goes
substitute
again.
my own.
Mungojerry is like, okay.
I pour the water back on the water pillar.
That's not working.
We're making progress, guys. I'm feeling good.
If God was looking down at us from the sky, then
I have cosmic confirmation that I'm feeling good about this. So
Okay, I set a leaf on fire on the fire pillar.
You don't even have to. You put the leaf in the fire pillar, it lights itself on fire.
why didn't you do that the first time?
I don't know. I
I'm
don't do
disappointed
magic.
my wind pillar hasn't done anything. for
That's
me.
probably the key.
You were still blowing and still pouring water when this all
Oh.
happened, so you feel like that did something, even though in reality it didn't at all.
All right, we take
We
credit.
take
There's
credit.
none to be had.
That is our specialty, the Gallus way.
Yeah, it is. It was thanks to us, really. Great. What happened?
The action field below you shifts again as the pillars recede below it, and then a small hill rises from the ashes nearby. A square section in the front of the hill falls away, revealing an open door, and you can see ancient stone steps descend past the door into the darkness.
Perfect.
Going to the dark,
Darkness.
scary place. That's definitely where that thingy is.
Well, there's no other option. So
The
let's
pillars
go.
went back underground, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine, probably. Hopefully that stone is locked away and lost forever now.
Yeah. Oops. I hope that wasn't important for
That's a
anything
plot
ever
point
again.
that we'll never revisit.
Hopefully no one needs its problem solved. I
Problem
choose
solved.
to believe we could atone for that later if it's wrong.
Yeah, we can.
We have carte blanche as long as I know that spell. So let's
Tally
descend
ho.
those
Okay, Ori
stairs.
leads the way. He is excited. And he can see in the dark, so.
It is very dark. There's no light source.
Can anybody not see
Hmm.
in the dark?
Oh, I don't think the
chickens.
goddess can.
I'm pretty sure Gallus cannot see in the dark.
Wow.
Great.
Who cannot?
But we'll be in the back
Unfortunate.
and have our own little flame.
If you let me sleep, I could make it really, really bright down there.
feels unnecessary.
Okay. Well, I could also just light a torch.
That feels far more reasonable.
Oh, you don't want me to cast prestidigitation. I guess,
Okay.
yeah, sure, we can light a torch. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Okay. The stairway descends into this area for about 150 feet, and it twists and turns upon itself until it opens into a round chamber with a circular entrance. With this light or dark vision that you have, you see a chamber that appears to have been shaped out of black volcanic rock. There's a wooden disc in the center of the chamber that has a series of druidic runes carved into its surface. In one quadrant of the disc, the runes glow dimly with red light. 4 alcoves surround the central room, equidistant from one another. In 3 of them, there's large statues of eagles made from the same volcanic rock that rest upon intricately shaped branches of small petrified trees. And the 4th alcove is empty.
I don't think we're good at puzzles. I want to go home.
I would like to go home now. All right, so I can locate object for up to 10 minutes. So can I still feel where the object is? Is it still below us?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we've gotten closer.
It's a fourth of it, a quadrant is glowing. You
The
said
quadrant
Of
where
the
Yes.
the
disc.
eagle statue is not.
is not.
Yes.
Okay. Are all 3 of the eagle statues identical?
Yes.
Do we
Are
need to
they
read language
mobile?
again on that tablet?
Can I move a statue?
You
Don't just go touching random statues.
you go up to one of the statues and touch it. It's very large. It's
Okay.
like 5-foot statue made out of obsidian.
Oh, so not movable.
And as you go up and touch it, and everybody kind of like follows in the room behind you, you see as you touch it, this obsidian statue like lightens as it starts like glowing from inside, like magma flowing under the obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
And
love
you
that.
hear a grinding sound as the stone slab that you walked through closes behind you.
Oh, great.
And all 3 of the eagles start lighting up as volcanic entities. And
What did I tell you?
I was just admiring the art.
What do the druidic carvings say? Are
you
those
have
readable?
you can't if you touch them, and the eagles rush at you, and we'll pick up there next time.
Jesus.
Oh man! Oh boy!
Well,
oh
that's
boy.
exciting.
It is exciting.
I feel like we haven't had combat in so long.
And it'll still be a while.
Wow. We have to combat this room.
Thank God it's not a puzzle. It's just violence.
I mean, it feels like a fighting puzzle.
Yeah, worst case scenario, combat puzzle, Logan.
Feels like there's a druid language fix as well as a beat the birds into submission fix, which is probably the harder option.
Harder or like technically harder? Because it's gonna be easier
Depends on
to
if
just kill the
the-
things.
Obsidian birds are resistant to physical damage.
That's not a problem for half the party. They're probably also
True,
immune to
shatter
psychic damage.
coming in clutch.
Oh,
Y'all just gotta stand back.
how big is this room? Diameter.
60
Would
feet
shatter destroy
across.
everything?
60 feet.
That's big.
That's huge.
The big old room.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh.
prepare it, which is why we have to do it next
Oh
time. because we
no!
want-
Okay. I
Will
was
we get the
imagining it
truth
was-
of the frogs?
Yeah.
Eventually.
please,
No.
please elaborate. Eventually, after we.
I know the truth of the frogs. I know my truth. You can't change it.
You've
The
created
irrevocable
your own truth. Yeah.
Logan's
Great.
frog truth.
Yeah, I feel like if one of you wants to go back in epilogue, you can learn the truth of the frog.
Okay. Okay.
I could sit this combat out and just sending that lady.
It's a good use of time.
Could not.
Did Oddwald
We
come down with us? Is that the whole
Yeah,
whole
the
group
whole
here?
assumed.
Okay.
Kit and caboodle is down there.
Frank included.
And
Oh,
Steve.
God.
Oswald
Steve.
is a kit and caboodle. Let me just put it that way.
Steve, Frank, same thing.
Hey, Jerry, you down here?
I hate
Gary.
Steve.
We all hate Steve.
You brought Steve
made
upon
Steve.
us.
That doesn't mean I like it.
You subjected yourself to Steve.
You made your bed, now lie in it.
I made my Steve. All right. I think we can play next week, but stay tuned on that.
Yeah.
Get this dungeon knocked out. Hope you guys find
And then
Borealis.
we saved the world. It's that
Then
easy.
Boom.
Step
win.
one,
Yeah.
step two.
Less
after we
puzzles,
save the
the
world,
better.
gotta get rid of Steve. That is step 3.
Puzzles take us too long. The
Puzzles
classic. Can
puzzles
a
for
D&D group
outrage.
solve a 5th grade puzzle? No. The answer is no.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's all good. So we'll be back with more of this. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Have
Bye
a good
now.
one.
Bye.